Alright everyone, so let's take our Tacoma. Let's add a little bit of air, a little bit of water, and a whole lot of salt. Hashtag Salt Bay. Now let's fold up those tacos.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh yeah!
What up guys, it's your boy K-Flow, and this is the rundown of everything you need to know about the Tacoma frame recall. Let's get this thing started. So it all started on October 3, 2014. Ryan Burns filed a class action complaint against Toyota. His allegation was that these frames were not properly coated to protect it from rust. And all these frames were corroding to nothing very prematurely. So what was happening? The trucks were folding like a bad hand in Texas Hold'em.
I'm out. Fold-a-rama.
Can we make this hand high-low?
No.
I fold.
The coating applied to those frames were not doing its job. The critical starting point of the corrosion is where two frame pieces came together and overlapped. Those areas is where moisture pretty much penetrated and stayed. It basically becomes like swamp ass in between your butt cheeks, where brown stuff starts forming on the surface. Oh man, that was stupid. Those areas of moisture and all the salt bays salting all the roads accelerated the process of corrosion in these frames. Now let's take a quick science breakdown of what happens during corrosion on a molecular level. This is the corrosion triangle. You need the metal, the electrochemical potential, as well as an electrolyte or water to make that rust form on the surface of metal. And what does the coating do? The coating actually acts like a shield around the metal to isolate it from the oxygen and water to prevent the corrosion triangle from completing. So with that corrosion protection layer compromised, it no longer acted like a shield on metal. Instead, it introduced air and moisture, and eventually it will eat itself from the inside out. So on November 2016, Dana and Toyota got the shaft, and I mean a really big one. Dana was the Ohio-based supplier that supplied the frames to Toyota, and they had to dish out $25 million for providing subpar parts to Toyota. Toyota got an even bigger shaft. They had to pay $3.4 billion in total for damages that was sustained by the consumers for the rotting frames. So that equated to about 1.5 million Tacomas and 12 years of coverage for these trucks. To wrap this all up guys, I want you to take a couple different actions to make sure your Tacoma is in good shape. Number one, go to toyota.com/recall and put in either your VIN number or your plate number so you can find out the span of recalls on your truck. Because I was actually able to get a new set of leaf springs on my truck, as well as a spray down of the anti-corrosion coating on my truck frame, which was pretty sweet to tell you the truth. The next thing you can do is go to toyotaframesettlement.com and know your rights when it comes to ownership of your truck. And lastly, what you can do is take action into your own hands. Benjamin Franklin once said, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." So there are some really low cost products out there that can help you prevent corrosion from happening. I like to be proactive and make sure my truck does not have any rust or very minimal rust. So brush off all those rusted areas and apply the corrosion compound yourself if you're not contacted by Toyota. So there's a product by Eastwood that is an internal frame coating which works really well for tubing and closed parts of the frame. You can also use this other product called POR15, and I've used that heavily on my truck frame even before Toyota applied the anti-corrosion compound. And the last product you can use is this stuff called fluid film. It works great. You just spray it onto those areas and it doesn't really require too much cleaning because it adheres to rusty surfaces. So that's pretty much it for tonight, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I was trying something new, so let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. And make sure you drop a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. Until next time, peace out.